dear, today I'm going to tell you the craziest story you have ever heard. So stay with me just for 2 minutes. This crazy story of this crazy man took place in the 5th century. We do not have the exact dates of his birth and death. He is said to be the son of a rich senator of Rome, Italy. His parents were known for charity. From his parents, he learned that the riches given away to the poor remain with us forever. It's the treasure we built in heaven, so he was told. While yet as a child, he thought of reaching out to all the poor people he saw. He regarded the poor as his benefactors. He was not at all impressed with the riches of his family or the social status of his family. His only concern was serving the poor. Okay, that's fine about his love for the poor. That's the type of personality he developed. But now I'm going to tell you something that will blow your mind away. What he did on his wedding night is really crazy. Some of you might get angry with him for what he did on his wedding night. And so you may have many questions to ask me, but hold on. Do you know what happened on his wedding night? He quit. Yes, he quit. He decides to leave his wife on their wedding night. Can you believe that? Was he heartless? Was he selfish? No, he decided to quit with the consent of his wife. His wife allowed him. His wife too helped him to make that decision. But why? That too on their most important night in their life. I'm sure you would ask, why did he marry at all if he wanted to quit? Well, we have no answer for that. Maybe he wanted to make his parents happy by getting married against his wish. There are many today like that who do not want to marry, but because of parental pressure, they marry and later abandon their partners, of course, without their consent. This man is said to have left that night with all his wealth to a faraway place in the far east of Rome, to a place called Edessa. After reaching there, he does one more act of craziness. He gives away all his wealth to the poor. He keeps nothing for himself. He becomes one with the poor. My Jesus, what a crazy man he is, isn't he? He spent several years in that city living a life of a beggar near the gate of a church dedicated to Mother Mary. Now, tradition says that Mother Mary herself revealed to the people that he was a man of God. When people started praising him and giving him importance, he does one more crazy act. He quits that place and comes back home. Oh my God, this man is really crazy, isn't he? When he came back home, his father could not recognize him. He looked worse than a beggar. Thinking that this man is really desperate in life, his father gives him a job and keeps him in his house, giving him a small corner under the staircase of the house. Wow, this is really too much to believe, right? Can you imagine? He is now in his own house. No one recognizes him, not even his voice. He lives like an employed servant. Mamma mia. It seems he lived like that in his own house for 17 long years and endured patiently all mockery from his own parents, from his own wife, who also did not recognize him, and from his servants. Finally, when death knocked on his door, his family came to know his true identity, for he had written and kept hidden his small crazy story. Just imagine the feelings of his parents, his spouse, and the house servants when they came to know the truth. I'm sure his parents never forgave themselves for treating their son like a beggar. Do you want to know his name? His name is Saint Alexius, popularly known as Saint Alex. His feast is celebrated every year on 17th July. In Goa, we have two big churches dedicated and named after him. St. Alex Church at Kalangut in the north and St. Alex Church at Kurtori in the south. Before I end this crazy story, do you want to know why he chose such a crazy way of living? Because he wanted to overcome pride. St. John Eudes says, pride is an illusion, a lie. He who esteems himself and thinks that he is someone is a seducer who deceives himself. So thank you my friends for watching this video. Look out for more videos on the channel Wandering Guru. Would be nice if you could leave a comment and like the video. Do it only if you like the story. Do share these stories with your friends who are catechists or value education teachers or priests and nuns. They will be useful to them in their ministry. Thank you once again. At your service, Wandering Guru.